Howdy everybody, welcome back to Astroneer. Last time we reached the edge of space by building a space elevator right above us, right here at the North Pole. You can't actually see it right now. There's part of it. Yeah, you can see just the very start of it right here. We built this all the way out to the world border, and we also jumped off and made some insane stunts. Today guys, we're going to continue the Grand Slam of Adventure by heading back to our base and then heading to the South Pole. Now, I know a lot of you guys also would like me to reach the main menu of the space station, so we may also try to do that today. But we're going to head off from the North Pole. This is the thing I made at the North Pole, by the way. This sort of mound here. So we'll try to make like another sort of mound, monolithic shape at the South Pole once we get there. So it's a long way back there though. So first things first, we have to actually get back to our main base on this planet. So hopefully my beacons are still up. I'm going to grab a little bit of this compound on the way back as well. Have noticed that since we have so many tethers in this world, the frame rate on this world is not where it should be, but we're gonna keep going anyway. We're gonna keep going anyway because I don't really want to start over. So let's just go ahead and take some of this compound out of the ground right here. Get some of this. This will help our tethers when we try to make it to the space station. But the South Pole should be relatively straightforward to get to, I think. Whoops, we already have to offload some stuff, looks like. Yep. Don't mind if I do. And like I said, these compounds will help us to build our tethers a little bit later on. Got plenty of space over here, so that's good news. And we'll just gather a little more compound here. There we go. And it looks like that opens up to a cave. Nice. Alright. Good deal. Alright, let's jump back in. And we'll continue on to the base. And once we get to the base, then we will sort of reassess, and we'll see which way we got to go to get to the South Pole. Alright guys, so we are back at the base now. We've offloaded everything from our truck to the base now. And let's see, I think I want to grab... Let's see, what do I want to grab here? This is just going to be a quick trip to the South Pole, I think. So I'm just going to grab some of that, and maybe this one as well. We're going to need to load up with some compound, because we might need some beacons here. So, yeah, we're not going to make like a space elevator like we did at the North Pole. Not going to make that at the South Pole. By the way, I think... Let's see, which way is it? I think... over this mountain here, I think in this direction... up here somewhere is the space station. I want to say it's like over this way. Which way is that? Is that north? That is north. That's weird that we couldn't see it then when we made our other space elevator. But I have been trying to determine where the space station is. It's very tough because you have to locate it in 3D space, which can be a bit rough. Let's see. I want to come over here. I want to grab some aluminum. We want to trade away some aluminum for some lithium because I want to make another battery. So that we have that when we go to the South Pole. Or actually, you know what? We have a battery over here. You know what? Let's just take this. Let's just dump off this aluminum. Right there. Let's just take this battery along with us to the South Pole. There we go. So we'll put that right on there like so. Let's get another storage area. I'll tell you what, let's get actually a few more storage bits just so we have them. See, I've been taking some hydrazine, get some hydrazine fuel ready. Let's get another one ready there as well. And let's see, we need another storage thing, so let's make that. Very good. Put that on our truck. Perfect. And I'm going to get one more of these and then we'll head out to the South Pole. Alright guys, so I think we're pretty much set to go now to the South Pole. I want to go ahead and make a few beacons here. So we'll go ahead and make, let's say, one beacon here. And one more beacon right there. So we got at least 2 beacons to start us off, plus we got some compound we can work with as we go. Now I think south is this way. That way, over the mountain range. So it's going to be an interesting journey to get there. I think it's going to be significantly farther than the North Pole. But maybe not. Maybe it'll be close. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into my truck here. And we're going to just pull away a little bit here. like that, and then we're also going to jump out and reconnect our rover, which has become disconnected for some reason. There we go. Right there. Connect that bad boy up. There we go. Because that has the solar panel and things on it. So, once we're in here, I think we're pretty much set to go. Yeah. Pretty much good to go. So, let's head in the south direction. So, I think we'll come... Is the rover there? Okay, yeah, I think we'll come this way. And then just start to head south. So, I'm going to head south, see if we can make it all the way to the South Pole, and I'll be back once we find something interesting. Well, guys, I think I've found the Valley of the Kings for Astroneer. So, first of all, we got a spaceship up here that's crashed in the side of the mountain. This has to be like the best spaceship crash ever, as you hit like the very tip of a mountainside right there. So, that's cool. And then also in the distance over here, if you can see right there, there's a giant solar panel right on the hill. So, this is an amazing area. Still heading to the south. Let's just see if we can get closer to that solar panel. And we're about to go into another storm. Yep, about to get hit by a storm, but let's just keep driving. Straight ahead. Yeah, you can see it there. See the glisten off of it? That's the giant solar panel. You can actually take these and use these for basically unlimited power. We're about to be sucked into this storm, I think. But it is a huge solar panel. It's just sort of up there on the mountainside, which is awesome. Let's not fall into this cave here. Oh, baby. Okay. Storm. We're going to ride this baby out. Yeah, let's just stay here for a moment while we ride this out. So the storm is now receded. It's now off in this direction here. And yeah, we got a good shot at the solar panel right there. Looking pretty nice up on the hill. Maybe if we do another playthrough of this, we'll use the solar panel at some time in the future. But basically you have to attach a winch to it, drag it back, and then hook it up to your base, essentially. But it does work. The whole solar panel does work, so kind of an interesting little tidbit there. I actually want to make... Let's see if I have stuff to make a beacon here, because I think we're almost out of range. Well, we can still see that one a little bit. I think we might be fine. Let me make sure... Alright, so south is this way, right toward the solar panel. Maybe it's at the South Pole, who knows. Alright, let's jump back in our truck and continue on. Also, there's stalagmites. The ones that come from the ceiling are right here. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen those before. Alright, guys, so apparently we've gone too far. We've actually passed the South Pole, which I think is somewhere, like up on this mountain somewhere, perhaps, because... You can see here, we were traveling in this direction, and now south has switched to be behind us now. So we're going to head back a little ways in the opposite direction, see if we can locate this pole exactly. May need to bust out the tethers, if that is the case, but we're going to find the South Pole. Very strange, I can't see the sun right... Oh yeah, I can't see the sun right now. But it is low on the horizon. Let's just make our way back through this gap here, and we should see another beacon I placed down over here. Yep, there it is. So that's cool. Let's see. We also have some of these plants here we have to be careful of. We shoot out the poison gas and stuff, so gotta be careful of those. I'm wondering if I get out here. This is actually sort of like in a cave. Will these shoot at me? Doesn't look like it. So south is up that way still, so we still have to go further this way. Maybe it's on top of this mountain. That'd be cool. Alright, so we're getting close. We're getting close. Let's head back this direction. From here, I think it was south. I think it was this way, I want to say. Or maybe it's underneath this cave system? That'd be awesome. Alright, let's try right here. What do we got here? Where's that? Straight ahead this way. Okay. If I run up here, change the location at all? Not really. Let's run by these plants. This This is a pretty awesome cave, I gotta say, with the sunlight coming in like this. Oh, right here. We made it. This is the pole. This exact location right here. As you can see, the compass is here now turning, and we did it. We made it. Under this cave is actually where the pole is. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna make a bit of a structure here. Let me actually bring my truck in here, because I'm gonna make a bit of a structure, or a monolith type thing right where the pole's at. Alright, so the pole is right here, so let's just go ahead and we'll build up a little bit of a mound here. There we go, and then I'm going to shape this a little bit as best I can here. We'll actually build this up a little bit here as well to meet this, and we just want to make like a big box shape, essentially with some flat sides and stuff. So that's the goal here, just to make like a big structure for the pole itself. Alright, so there we go. You can see we got a big flat square surface, or roughly square surface here. You can get it like exactly square with like perfect right angles and everything, but it takes a little bit of time to do that. Or it takes a ridiculous amount of time to do that, I should say. But you can see it's pretty close here. Not too shabby, and basically the way you do that is just through using the control flatten tool constantly. You see it flattens that, and basically once you flatten one side you have to go to the other side and then flatten this out again, so we have to make sure we choose this one and then get this flat, but eventually you can get things like right angles and such, so that's kind of interesting. But that's good enough for me, I think, for the pole. Just this big structure here that you can obviously tell was not a natural formation. So there we go, guys. That is one of the parts of the Grand Slam of Adventure complete. We've now reached both the North and the South Poles in this world. So, fantastic. That is complete. And now, the only part of the Grand Slam we still have to do is reach the arid planets and the irradiated planet. And also the tundra planets. We got 3 planets to visit. So, I'm going to go ahead and head back to base, gather some supplies along the way. And I'll also see, I want to try to make a determination if we can actually make it, yeah, back. That was weird. That was like a black beacon. But we'll see if we can make it to the main menu or not. We might try for that. Alright, guys, so we're back at the base now. We got our truck all hooked up. Got our lithium and all this other stuff we picked up. Now ready to go. Just putting some stuff back. We got plenty of compound now. So I think we're ready to start to head toward the main menu, or at least where I think the main menu is. And I went back to the first episode. It seemed to me like the main menu was like somewhere up here, I want to say. Like above this mountain. I'm going to go back and rewatch it real quickly here, but I think that's the direction we need to go in. Like up and like this way, pretty much. So that's the way we're going to head, and we'll see if we can reach it. Alright, guys, so we are just going straight up over this mountain from our base over here. So there's our base right there. We got 2 solar panels and a windmill on there, as well as a battery, so we shouldn't have any problems with power, I wouldn't think. But yeah, we're going to go right over. See, I think that's another planet actually over there. I think we're going to go right over this mountain here, because that's the direction that we landed in when we launched from the spacecraft. So I'm going to go ahead and start making my way up here. Let me just go ahead and extend this a little bit more. There we are. Make sure we're putting down tethers every once in a while. Just like so. And I'm going to go ahead and just make a little bit of a pathway up to what I hope is the main menu. I spy with my little eyes a space station. You guys see that right there? Not the sun. The sun's getting in the way. But there it is. The space station right there. Hasn't really been too long. We haven't been building up for too terribly long. But yeah, apparently I was able to correctly deduce approximately where this thing was. So yeah, this thing is actually stationary, although it looks like it's moving. It's actually not. But yeah, that is where we are headed, to the space station. And surprisingly, it's actually, you can see a little bit of our space elevator from the North Pole over there. So we're not actually too terribly far from it. At least that's what I assume that is. Maybe it's just a random piece of terrain or something that bugged out. But that is where we're headed, guys. We are headed up there to the space station, so I think I'm going to go up this way a little bit further and then turn to the right to actually get to the station. So, actually, you know what? Let's try and do that right now. The way we can do that is we can just tear out this and then start to head in this direction. Yeah, there we go. Still going up a little bit, of course, because we have to, pretty much. But yeah, I think we can make it here, even maybe with this batch of tethers we have. So let's see, we want to obviously flatten it out a bit, except maybe not that much. Yeah, can be a little challenging. There we go. There's a good surface. Okay, and then make that go out this way. Sweet. Yeah, that's looking good. Let's make it a little bit wider here. Connect it up to there. Alright, sweet. So, where's it at? Where's it at? Uh-oh. Did I just lose it somewhere? What the heck? What happened to it? Oh, nope, there it is. I got it. Right there. I see you, space station. I'm coming for you. Alright, guys. We are very, very close now, as you can see. You can see now, they're actually, like, these are the saves. The saved games I have. So these are like some of the first worlds I did for some testing and stuff. These are all new games over here. And you can see it says Exodynamics on the bottom here. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can actually get up there. We should see some buttons pop in over here that I think we can actually use. So let me just keep going up. We're just about there. This one might take us... Now, see, it's like... It's an optical illusion how close it is. We're actually still a little bit of a ways away. So once we make it up here, we'll sort of not really narrow this up, but level this off. And unfortunately, I don't think you can walk on the space station. But we're gonna get up next to it nonetheless. Kind of a cool thing. You can see like some of the tanks. I guess these are like oxygen tanks and fuel tanks, maybe. Let's keep on putting down the tethers. There we are. And let's go up one more time. There we are. That ought to be good. And now we can sort of try to level off a little bit. And like I said, we can't actually jump on this. Oh, baby. Okay. Let's try to do this. Let's try to come out this way. Somewhat. There we go. Okay, and let's actually hang on. Try and make something resembling like a flat surface here. It's flat with the space station itself, so let's see if we can walk up this. Oh baby. Okay, this is very, very dangerous here. All right, so we need to get up this way. Here. Okay, there we go. Wow, this is at a weird angle. Let's see if we can make this go out here toward the space station itself. Get right up next to it. There we go. There we go. Cool. All right, yeah, so there's the there's the buttons. Can I use these? I'm a little too close to use them right now. I'm going to be very careful here. Let's see, we want to come out a little bit and then maybe make this a surface here. Sure. There we go. So yeah, we made it, guys. We are here. We are on the space station now. And like I said, I think we can... I guess we can't use those. Can we launch? I don't want to try to launch one of these, but these are our save games right here, and you can see there are like space astronauts in here. These are all the different options you have to choose from. We chose this orange guy over here, I believe. So yeah, you can see it looks exactly the same. And if you have a multiplayer game, like if a friend of yours joins your game, you can actually see them in this menu, and it like moves around and stuff. So actually, you can indeed interact with these. So here's my different saves here. See, some of these were when I was just starting off. Actually, almost all those are when I was first starting off, except for this one, which is the most recent save, right here. So that's pretty awesome. And I wonder... So that's all launch. And then this goes into the saves, although it doesn't, like, rotate the entire thing around. Like, it doesn't rotate the saves as it does in the actual main menu. That is amazing. Alright guys, so there we have it. That is the space station. That is super cool. I'm hoping that in the future they will add something or some way to, you know, get up here and interact with this. Maybe go inside of it and find like a special item or something, like a jetpack or something like that. Either way, it's very cool that we actually can make it to the main menu up here. And now I think it's time to head back down. So I think to head back down, we're just going to try and jump off of here. Let's see, where is... That's the North Pole. Actually, I think... Let's see, where am I going to... If I jump off this, where am I going to land at? We could try and fly all the way back there. I don't think we're going to make it, but let's just try it. Yeah. So we'll just go on back here. And again, the space station is that you can't stand on the space station, so... We're going to see if we can land this somehow. Hopefully we can. Fly right over this mountain. So this is the exact route we took from the space station when our first, base landed over here. So, can we make it? Can we make it? We gotta make sure not to hit that. I don't think we're gonna make it. It's too far out. Yeah, too far out. Dang it. Hey, we got oxygen now. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, we're back at our space. Oh, we're back at the North Pole now. Okay, that's cool. I actually do want to do this because we are going to launch into orbit now. So I brought this out to the North Pole for moments because, yeah, we had to take some resources out there for our first space elevator. And what we're going to do is we're going to basically land back at the main base. So let's see where we're at. Where the planet is. There's the moon. Okay, here we go. Here's the planet. Nice. Alright, so we're going to land right down there. Very good. That should take us right pretty much on top of our truck, I would think. Yep, there's our truck. Got smashed. RIP the truck. Right there. Alright, let's move this back a little bit. Just a wee little bit. If I can. Oh man, it might be done for. You know what? We'll just leave it. Yeah, let's just leave it. I'm gonna quickly save the game, and I actually want to leave this planet because the frame rate on this planet is terrible because of our two space elevators. One going right up here, and the other one at the North Pole out this direction. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just gather up all the resources we have here. So we're going to grab all this stuff here. We're going to dump it onto our space station, or onto our spaceship rather. And then we're going to take off, and I think we're going to head toward either the arid planet or the irradiated planet. I think would be a good choice. We also need to get a bunch of fuel, so let me just grab some of this. Go. We'll pump some fuel into our spaceship so we got enough fuel to make it there. We'll just pump all this into there. Alright, that's pretty much topped off now. And we want to make our way over here. I think we got some stuff on our backpack still as well that we need to get. Yeah. Some stuff over here. So we almost made it all the way back. Pretty close. Definitely is the fastest way to get back, I will say. But yeah, RIP ourselves right there. We're just gonna give ourselves a proper burial here. There we go. There we are. We live. We'll rest in eternal peace right there. And let's see, what else do we want? We want probably some of this stuff. Take this with us. I think would be a good idea. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get everything onto our spaceship, and then we're going to launch for the arid planets. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we have everything we need now on this rocket, I believe. I'm just going to grab, let's see, maybe if I have any more resin around here, I might want to grab some of that. Yeah, a little bit more resin here. There we are. Pump that right there. We'll put this compound over there. And let's also get a little bit more fuel right there, and we'll take some copper. Cool. And we got one more fuel over here as well. Let's see if we can just pump that in there as well. One last time. There we go. Topped off. Sweet. Alright, cool. Got everything loaded up here, and I think we are actually now set to launch. So let me just get on into our spacecraft. And we are going to leave this planet here, our home planet. Been on this for a few episodes now, but now we're headed to the arid planet, I believe. I could have put another one right there. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, so I wonder if this wind vane still works in outer space. Yep, wind vane's still working in outer space somehow. Do not know how, but it is working. Alright, let's see. Right, so there's our home base, right there. There's the North Pole we reached, and the South Pole we reached is on this side. Let's go ahead and zoom on out, see what is in range. Nothing right now, at least. So, we're going to wait until these planets come around. I think this red one here is the arid planet, and that's the one we got to go to. We got 3 planets left on this Grand Slam we have to visit. We have to visit the arid planet, the tundra planet, and the irradiated planet. We've been everywhere else, and we have bases on the moon and on the exotic planet, so this is it, guys. The last leg of the Grand Slam coming up. Until next time, guys, I will say thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you are enjoying the series as much as I enjoy playing it. I'll try to finish it up, this world up, this Grand Slam up, on this same world, I believe, even though it is a little bit, there are some frame rate issues because of all the tethers and things. But anyways, guys, that is it for me today. I will see you next time when we head to the arid planet.